Yeah, okay. So we are Gen V. This is Ben in a gym
In
with
the 90s.
in the night with a hoodie. And can I
Because in
just
the 90s,
say there's been a lot of wardrobe malfunction, but I think we've got that under
right,
control
let me
now.
just check. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. So Ben is a long, 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 long way away. Like usually he's in New Zealand, I'm in Australia, he's in Colorado, I'm still in Australia. But it's good. It's all good. We're still going to improvise and we're going to do our Petite Decon, Petite Deconstruction. Now, usually we get our thing from a book, but we're going to do the random phrase generator this time. And Ben is going all out. He just wants one suggestion for a phrase. I'm pressing the button now. Oh, I think it's very apt at the moment. The phrase is roll with the punches.
Ah,
Roll with the
okay.
punches.
Thank you. I guess I
You look,
deserve that.
well, you're going to offend people. That's what's going to happen. They're going to retaliate. I've
Right.
tried to
And
tell
it's
you, man, like you're offensive. The shit you say sometimes to people is just offensive. This is no surprise to me that this has happened.
right. I just didn't expect it to be you who hit me.
Yeah, well, you're offensive. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And to be honest, I just couldn't hear any more of that garbage coming out of your mouth.
You
Okay.
just didn't want
Yes,
to hear.
you're an opinion colonist. That doesn't mean that you need to give your opinion all the time about every single thing. Okay.
Well, at least once a day in order to pay rent.
That's different. That's different. We're supposed to be best friends.
Right. Okay. I shouldn't have
Okay.
written an article about you. That was wrong.
It was, you know what was wrong? To put my real name. Okay. If it was a pseudonym, maybe I could have perhaps been okay with that. Although most of the people involved would have known that it was me. But the fact you used, okay, granted, you didn't use my last name, but you still used the first name. And that's,
I'm kind of trapped in these three worlds. I'm in the journalistic world where I want to be real and tell the truth about things. And if my source doesn't say off the record, then I use it. And I want to be also in the lane of not offending people and being a good friend. And at the same time, I want to tell people about sexual health and what can happen if you go to a country like that and experience sexuality in a situation with that many risk factors all at once. And I'm going back to the middle now of wanting to be that good friend, but not being able to say all of those things to you. You need to go to a doctor. I'll just say that now.
okay, I don't know where to begin. So firstly, are you telling me this is my fault because I didn't say that this should be off the record? That's the first thing. Is that it? You're blaming me for this now? That's the first thing.
I'm saying that I'm torn, and it could be an adjustment on your side, but it's probably an adjustment on my side because I don't want to be punished.
Okay, I kind of feel like my sexual exploits, are kind of private. Like I don't want them in writing. And then the second thing, okay, so the first thing, so this is my fault because I didn't say off the record. The second thing is, okay, yes, you're a best friend. You should be able to just talk to me about it, not write an article about it. Like, you should be able to just be transparent. I can't believe I've got to tell you how to have a friendship here. This is a lot of emotional load, can I just say?
Especially with what's happening to your penis.
Okay, I don't want to talk about my penis.
Okay, Jacob, we won't talk about your penis anymore, but I am getting hundreds of emails an hour of people being very concerned about your penis. I am very, and I say this as a friend, extremely concerned with your penis.
Okay, Greg. Look, the thing is, I'm taking some natural remedies. Okay. I feel like that's gonna help. All right. I don't want chemicals. I don't want like all this stuff. I just want just natural remedies. And sure, it's going through a bit of a bad phase, but that's just what happens. It's getting better, like that it gets worse and then it gets better.
I think you need a needle and thread.
I kind of feel that my body has its own intellect and it's going to sew itself back together. I mean, I feel it has that intelligence, Greg. Okay. Just because your body isn't that intelligent doesn't mean that mine's not intelligent. Okay. I feel like you're projecting your own insecurities onto me. Okay. That's what I feel like.
Jacob, you needed a lot of sexual intelligence to be able to do everything that you did there. I mean, just 80% of the article was in awe of the temples, the water slide, the upside down nature, mixing religion, multiple religions and drugs, all with that, and still walking out with the majority of a penis. That was
Yeah.
amazing, Jacob.
Yeah. I feel like I
So,
am some kind of hero. Okay. But the thing is, I wanted to tell that story too. There's the other thing, Greg. Now I can't do it on TikTok. I can't put the whole thing together because, like, you've spoiled it. You've done a spoiler, Greg. You have done a spoiler. Okay. This is not about my dick. Okay. This is about you. I just really care about you.
oh, I know
Just,
it. Thank you.
I do. And that's why I read your diary. Okay. And let me just say that I was a little bit shocked with some of the commentary that's in that diary. Okay.
That diary was written by a devil.
It's your diary. What are you talking about?
I know it's my diary. Now you're going to say it was my handwriting, but honey,
It is your
when I
handwriting.
when I opened up that diary, I knew that for sure it was written by some kind of higher power, and I'm really offended that you read something from a higher power when clearly, this is honey here, right? This is right. You call
Well,
me
I, I,
honey, but you know my name, but
I feel like that you're not really centering in on what's actually really important here. Okay.
okay.
You I feel
What?
like there is a problem. I feel like you might have a problem and you're trying to deflect that onto me, and say
No,
that I'm reading the diary wrong or that it was someone else that wrote it or some other flimsy excuse.
no,
Okay.
no. Listen, you're here to be my friend, okay? Now, I want a friend that's going to go ahead and believe that the devil is inside me and that when I vomit, it is going to go horizontal. It's maybe it'll even go up and go into the ceiling fan and twist around and rain down on us, okay? While there's
Okay.
some
The
blood rolling
reason
down the
the
walls.
reason
That's going to
it
happen
went
next.
horizontal was because you did that ayahuasca ceremony and you took frog poison. And that is what will happen when you do that kind of thing. You will have projectile vomit. It has got nothing to do with the devil. Okay. It has got everything to do with your questionable beliefs.
You don't believe in me, do you?
I'm just telling you how it is. I'm trying to be
You don't
trying
believe
to
in
be
me.
transparent.
You're trying to be transparent with me, but what you're doing and failing to do this entire time is help me with the baking. Okay? My wrist is falling off and
And
I
whose
and these
fault is
cookies,
that?
it's yours. I'm trying to point it out to you. It's yours. Can we just can we just get along for 1 minute? I mean, I don't want any kind of something to come out of me with spikes and and really nasty teeth. I
It's
don't
not
want it to come out
someone,
inside.
it is not someone else. It is a part of you, okay? And you just need to accept that you do have a bad side, okay? And as for your wrist, it's got
Yes,
nothing to do with baking cookies, okay? And everything to do with that stupid masturbation ceremony that you did, okay? Ridiculous.
that was for us.
It's ridiculous,
That
okay?
was that was not me. Hold on.
Yeah, I just feel like he doesn't believe in me. He doesn't trust me. And I feel like he's jealous, to be honest. I mean, who else gets like an all expenses paid sexual trip through Southeast Asia? Okay, I did that. All right. So I feel like I feel like he's jealous. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I've got an injury. I've got a penal injury. Okay. But I've been to a shaman, you know, they've told me if I just keep putting the gel on, that it has its own intelligence and it's going to get fixed. And I really I resent the fact that he doesn't even trust me with my own body.
I got my degree in journalism in 1984. Things were simpler back then. If I wanted to tell the truth in a column, I could go ahead and do it. And there wasn't the internet, TikTok, anything. You're worried about spoilers or even the identity of who you'd be working with. And friends could stay separate as friends. But now your fans become your friends. They see your profile picture and start to write you fan letters, and like become friendly with them. Sometimes they have extra tickets to go to Asia to explore some mind blowing, genital blowing, literally activities. And sometimes there's not an extra ticket, not even for Greg, who stood by you all this time and has been late on some deadlines for you. I'm just trying to do the right thing and not have physical violence put against me or against the genitals of my dear friends. Okay.
Greg, thanks for coming around. Um,
I can't look at you.
yeah, it's bad, isn't it? I mean, I didn't think they were going to take it off, Greg. You know, it's gone.
It's gone now, or
It's no,
oh,
yeah, it's gone. I'll just show it to you. I mean, I know you don't want to look, but
I
it's
can't.
gone. Just say something, Greg. Like say something supportive, like encouraging or whatever. Because you know, this is a big part of me. You know, that's missing now,
Not
and
anymore. Yeah.
I don't think it's time for jokes. You know, I honestly, I just want to know that you're still going to be supportive of me and still love me, Greg. You know, like as a yeah,
I
platonic, of course. You know, but
I love you. Everything that's been going on in my mind the last 10 minutes has been an opinion.
okay, I just got to pull my pants back up. Hang on. Ow.
It should have been me.
Oh, don't say that, Greg. Like it was me. It was stupid. I was reckless. Just like
It
you
was
said,
fun.
in the article, I was reckless
That's what I
and
said because I was angry, Jacob. That should have been me. I deserved to live it up a little. And then maybe I could write an opinion on my
oh
own self and my own
okay.
experiences. And
I
then
got
it
this
would be
wrong.
my penis that got chopped off through some of the most exquisite sexual orgasms that anybody could ask
Okay,
for.
so am I getting this right that you're actually jealous that this has happened to me? Like, and that you're not being supportive and say, oh, it should have been me, like, because you want to save me from the pain. It's not that. It's just that you're jealous. Is that what you're saying?
What am I going to do with this here now?
That's not my fault that you're in books all the time. You don't have any friends. That's not my fault that you don't take risks. You don't take the risk that I took. That was a big risk. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if it paid off. Okay. So that's just some fucking dream that you've got, Greg. Okay. Look at this. I mean, I'm not pulling my pants down again. It's too much. But it's
I can't unsee it.
Greg, I can't believe this, that you're just jealous of this. Don't be jealous of this. Okay. For God's sake, Greg, don't be jealous of this. Okay. What I really need right now is a friend. Not somebody who's jealous of the fact that I had so many sexual experiences that my genitals had to be removed because of the shredding and all of that stuff. I don't need
Don't
that
rub it
person.
in.
I don't like how you use the word rub. Okay, I don't want to. Maybe
Okay.
you should go. I'm glad you came, you visited me, whatever, but maybe you should just go because I feel like you're not even being supportive. Like,
Are you serious?
I think
You have an extra ticket?
what are you talking about?
Go
No,
to
I'm
Asia?
not telling you to go on a sex fest. I'm saying go, leave
Because
this
I
place now.
can. I can.
No.
This could be my opportunity. I could go.
Oh my
Please
God, Greg.
help me. Give me. I'm tired of giving opinions. I have totally failed at that. And I have failed at being a friend. The very least that I could do is
Okay,
reach the
okay, hang on,
pinnacles
hang on,
that
hang on, hang on. So you're saying to me, you want a swapsy? So I'll write the articles, you go and have the experiences. Is that what you're saying? Because that it might actually work. Like now I'm sort of bedbound for a while anyway. Is that
would that make you feel like I was a better friend?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, because you're giving me something back. So you give me your profile, and I get to write. I get to be you, and you get to be me.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I've been a journalist enough. Certainly haven't had any kind of zero gravity experiences, none the least of which involved fire.
Hmm. It was pretty
And
amazing.
and I haven't been the kind of friend that you need me to be.
Is that still hurting? Sorry.
That was from something else the other day I didn't tell you about. It
Oh,
was
okay.
great. Can you hear me? Can you hear me really quick?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah. So like I couldn't come in. I don't know if there's like a filter. No, you can see me. I couldn't
Yeah.
come in yeah, today. Uh I've got like lots of shoes, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I couldn't come in. So you understand. So I'll be working from home.
Okay, we kind of needed you in today though.
Yeah, but you heard I have a lot of shoes.
Mm-hmm. Even so.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not being clear. I have lots of shoes. 8:50 comes along and I say, okay, it is 45% humidity out. There's a 20% chance of rain and it's partly cloudy. So what does that mean in terms of which pair of shoes am I going to wear? And the answer was obviously, So I'm working from home.
Okay, so you're telling me you need a mental health day?
No, I'm telling you, I couldn't decide which pair of shoes to wear, so I can't physically be at work. I'm fine. Why would you say that about me?
Okay, so you've got decision paralysis.
About these shoes in general. Yeah. Oh, it's okay, sure, it's a condition. I can't come in because of my condition.
Okay.
Glad she understood. God.
Drink, 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 drink it, drink, 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 drink. Go, drink it, drink. Oh, eat the worm, eat the worm, eat the worm. Yeah. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Oh,
How do you
oh,
feel? How do you
oh,
feel?
bro. Oh, I feel bright, mate. It's
Yeah?
amazing.
Oh my
Oh,
God. Okay.
paradise,
Okay, all you have to do
paradise.
now, you just got to like see those crocs in the water. You just got to go and kiss the croc. We're going to take a photo like when you're doing that. Okay, just go in there, kiss the croc in the kiss the croc, kiss the croc,
Oh,
kiss the
boy,
croc.
hold on, hold on. It's a bit
Hey, go
dangerous.
for it.
Hey,
Oh, it's a female
what?
croc. She's not going to attack you or nothing. She's nothing.
Oh,
Believe me,
mate,
man. Yeah,
it's gonna be dangerous. I can't do that.
hey, go for it, mate. Kiss the croc. Come on, guys. Kiss the croc. Kiss the croc. Kiss the croc.
Sure.
Kiss the croc. Kiss the croc. Kiss the
Oh,
croc. Kiss the croc. Kiss
I,
the croc. Oh!
I did it. Okay.
Oh!
Oh, stay away.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
mate,
good.
I did it. Oh, I did.
That's good.
Oh,
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 oh.
oh! Oh shit, guys! Come on, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Oh my
So the thing
goodness.
is that each way of the goal, each step of the goal, there's got to be a
Hmm.
milestone and a strategy for if that goes wrong. So what are you going to do? So it's not just about the linear line of getting what it is you want. You've got to go, well, this could go wrong, this could go wrong, and then you've got to strategize for each of
Okay.
those possibilities. It's not as simple as it
Right.
sounds.
Right. Okay. Well, bro, I totally get that you're into quantum physics. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Quantum physics?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Well, the way this coffee machine works right here is you got to flip this right here, just make sure that at the end of the day it gets clean, right? And then you go ahead and you do the shake, 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 and clean it, okay? So that's about it. Ready for the swapsies?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Quantum physics, not that hard. Oh, make sure that chick always wants a flat white back there, so make sure to give it to her.
I'm so delighted you've decided to buy a house finally.
I
Now
have
just
so much money.
I know. Now just before money? No, we don't deal in money here. We deal in organs. So, oh, I
I
thought
did.
that was clear.
I saved up my 20%. I've been working. I've been working for 15 years, and now I have 20% is $200,000.
Yeah, that's nice. But what we really want is you to sign on the dotted line that you will part with your kidney, and part of your liver. The liver rejuvenates, so that's not really a big deal. But I mean, it's up to you if you want to be homeless for the rest of your life, or you want to take that risk and get into the housing market.
But I have to have a house. But I saved all this money for all these years, and
Money's it's an old currency, it's not really going to work here. We just want a kidney, that's all. It won't take long. We've got a back room. um
well, if my other kidney goes bad, what do I do then?
well, we don't cover that. That's not something that's our business.
But my kidney's going to somebody. Is it going to somebody else to put down a deposit for their house,
It's a
and the kidney
deposit.
doesn't work
Exactly.
anymore?
That's the way you should look at it. Now listen, nobody's going to
Is
give
this a
you a
An
loan.
Oregon Ponzi scheme?
We don't say dirty words like Ponzi in this place. Now listen, are you not serious about getting a house? Because I feel like
I very I very serious with my money, with
money
my
won't do
kidney.
anything here. This is the last chance you've got to get a house. Nobody's going to give you a loan at 85. Okay. So
If I give you my kidney, can I be put on the list to get a kidney?
that's not my department.
Thanks. Yeah, Greg, that's me. Okay, thank you. Oh, cool. Hey, excuse me.
Hey, do you,
This is my seat.
oh,
That was my laptop
sorry.
right there. Just yeah, sure.
Oh, sorry. Do you mind if I just sit here then? Like, it's just that this place is pretty full. You know, it looks like it's pretty full, and this was kind of like the only seat. Sorry.
Okay.
Is that
You heard them calling my name at the coffee
okay?
counter.
All right, I'll come clean. It's Greg, isn't it? Greg Sanderson. I mean, that's wow. I can't believe you're here. You're the best. I followed everything that you've written. Like, you're the best. Can I just say, like, I feel
Thank
like I'm
you.
there.
Yeah.
Like when you do your pieces, like your journey pieces and stuff. Like I feel like I'm actually there, and you're just inspiring. Okay, sorry, you got me. You got me.
Did you see the thing about my friend Mike who was getting a divorce? And I was like, what are you doing? You know, your kids are still young. You should stay together until they're out of college. Did you
Yeah,
like that one?
yeah. I liked it. I loved it. I mean, I thought it was good advice. You know, that's the main thing.
That's what I do.
I
Yeah.
mean, you're incredible. I don't know how you get people's permission, like for all this personal stuff. Like you're amazing. Like how you.
Yeah, I don't necessarily get like permission. I have like
Oh,
journalistic integrity and it's kind of left me without I don't see a lot of him anymore.
right. Yeah, but I mean, it was good advice. You know, like I thought.
Sorry,
You
I'm
know,
not asking you what do you do or who you're again, I'm Mike.
oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I sorry, I'm just starstruck right now. I'm Jacob. Yeah, a bit of this, a bit of that. You know, started sort of getting a bit of a TikTok following. I just do just sort of crazy stuff, like really, like people just watch me sort of go around and go to the running of the bulls and stuff. Just do all sorts of weird, like get like locked in a pyramid in Egypt, just stuff like that, like sort of weird challenges and that. So the audience like gives me challenges and then I go and do them. So yeah, I mean, who thought that'd be a job? You get paid for it, right? Like it's
That's
pretty
amazing.
pretty sweet, pretty sweet.
Yeah. That's okay, running from the bulls, getting locked. What does this do to you like emotionally?
Oh, you feel
Dopamine
alive.
hit or like
Like you feel
feel alive?
alive, like really alive, like for the first time, like when I went to Antarctica and they kind of left me there to see if I could survive and stuff like that. It's like you become this superhuman, this amazing, indestructible kind of amazing titanium like person, and you just don't get fear anymore. You're not afraid of anything. It's just it's something else. It's really something else. I'd love to talk to you about it one day, like if you've got time or whatever.
Let's talk now.
All right, cool. And show. Very good. I think it worked well. I mean, that was a great surprise to me that I had a falling apart penis. Can I just say? Uh,
We do that every show. You gotta get used to this.
this is yeah.
That's one of it. That's our gimmick.
That's our brand.
That's
That's our brand.
One of us has to have a penis that needs reconstruction.
Yeah, yeah. And I thought that's got to come off too. Like that's got to come right off. No, I love like I love those scenes where I think I'm female and then I have a penis and I'm like, okay, cool, awesome. So you may notice when you watch this that my voice gets lower as the show goes on. But yeah. It was fun, super fun.
Yeah, I don't know how that came out. I mean, it was just something along the lines of, well, we haven't identified whether you're female or male, and why
No,
have you be
exactly.
female just because you're female,
Yeah,
as your day goes in real life. And
love it.
so I don't know. And we were getting really, I don't know if at that point, I guess it also was like a high stakes thing, right? Like what could
Yeah.
be higher stakes than besides death,
Well,
like
you started
think.
the scene being punched, right? So you were already, we weren't doing positive to neutral. It was like,
Well, we were positive toward each other during
yeah,
that, like I was like, I deserved that punch,
yeah, totally. Yeah, it was good.
rolling with the punches.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
Do you feel like rolling with the punches, we didn't take that on as like the theme of the show. We took that on as like you just literally punched me and I was trying to go with it. Like it was like
No, I think it became the theme because, like I lose my penis and then I'm rolling with the punches and then you come
you
and then
were
we, I was rolling with it because then I come up with the kind of solution we're going to swap wives or whatever. So that's rolling with the punches. I mean,
you were rolling with the punches. Yeah, my character was not. My character was just like very jealous and I came up with that. And that was just me kind of saying, I don't know, as the
hang on a
improviser,
minute.
just
You're not
kind of.
actually, no, that's not correct. You were rolling with the punches because that's not the first time you'd been punched. Your whole life was rolling with the punches of people getting upset by your stories, punching you, leaving you, and you just kept doing what you were doing. So,
Which we found out at the end, really, that it was a cycle that other people had done that with me. Yeah,
yes. Yeah, perfect.
yeah, interesting. See, it's all
It's
accidental.
all
Really,
there.
when we're doing improv, it is accidental, and we're discovering these themes and stories that we can learn from accidentally. Uh, Even if our players don't even know exactly what's happening. Like this player did, not this player. Yeah,
No, but I think it's also because we underestimate the power of our brain to connect. So our brain is always making connections, even if we're saying something unconsciously, we don't realize what that connection is. Like you going back and then reinforcing the fact that this is my status quo, that I just roll with the punches. I just get punched for everything and people just leave me and I just keep going. That's your brain's just picked up on that and then done it like unconsciously. And that's to me is like one of the most amazing things about improv, that if you just trust
yeah,
your imagination that it will, do the thing, it does.
yeah. It happens all the time, and I try to rely on that more and more in doing musical improv, where it'll make these
Mm,
fun connections, and you could get. It's almost like you can't even take credit for it, right? Because your subconscious is doing it, but you can get
yeah.
credit for like having shown up and tried a few thousand times, to let your subconscious do that, right? So,
Yeah. 100%. It reminds me of
yeah,
that sort of Martha Graham quote, whatever it is. It's not your job to judge, it's your job to be the channel for it. So you're just a channel for this information that's coming out, which is
right.
quite, going back to the scene, quite sort of spiritual. I feel like, I've been in an ashram, but yeah, that you're some kind of conduit, and then your job is just to be grounded and relaxed and present and listening, so that your brain can just do the like what it does.
Yeah. Well, I wish anybody watching this to have the same experience of just doing lots of quantity improv so that the quality comes out because your subconscious is just more and more free to
100%.
do its thing. I'm not sure if there's particular moments in this one where I'm not particularly proud of my subconscious and what it said, but I'm curious, or maybe I was too much in my head and I was letting consciousness do the work. So I think I made a conscious choice to have some. It's like when I was doing that monologue, not the monologue, but that thing at the beginning and saying, here's what my problems are. And then
Yeah.
we were talking about your sexual thing. And so that's actually another thing I want to talk about is like specifics, right? You want to get into specifics as much as you can. But when it comes to, Lindsay and I have been playing for a couple, like almost a year together.
Yeah, it's almost
And
our anniversary.
oh my God, it's so exciting. It's so great. And so we've almost been doing that. But even then, there's like a few things where like I'm a little polite and I don't want to go like too crazy and too gross and everything. So I try to just like, and also the audience is like a little cringe, like hearing how, we're into the details of this weird sex thing coming out. So I just like to throw like specifics of other things out there that could let your mind decide what happened. So what did I throw out there? Like churches and
Yeah,
water
fire.
slides and fire,
That was
so
hilarious.
people can just
Yeah,
imagine.
but
I should have said things that are like that could hurt a penis, like like the hooks or like the
No,
tease
you know what
grater or
I've said
something like that.
before? Let them work hard. Let the audience work hard. Let them put it together in their mind. I want them to put that together. And the interesting thing is, like, you might think that everybody's cringing, but it's like people will cringe if it's about the penis that's broken, but it wasn't. It was about the relationship. It was about what that meant for the relationship. So that's how you get out of Cringeville is, okay, but what's the metaphor of the shattered penis? You know what I mean? Like, and then it becomes about us, not about the penis.
Yeah. And that adventure. And I guess it wasn't quite said. If I did another draft, well, you can't really do other drafts in improv, but like you could write sketches out of improv.
Yeah,
So
sure.
if we address this in a sketch, I might have said something along the lines of make it clear that my journalistic integrity was the journalistic job that I had was holding me back from living real life things as much as I wanted to.
Yes. But I think that was subtext. I think that was sort of there, especially when we went to the flashback and your face when I was telling you how I felt alive and your character, you could see that your character was like, oh my God, yeah, I want to feel alive, but I'm just kind of writing these articles. So that was all subtext. It was already there, I feel like.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Well, I
Yeah.
wouldn't overwrite it if I was doing a sketch about
Yeah,
that.
no, I
That's cool.
wouldn't. I like the subtle stuff like that. It's nice. It's nice.
So Second City main stage, I know that we live far away. I know
Just
that
a little bit.
a little
Yeah.
bit, I know that I am too old for the cool uh, scene in Chicago. And I also know that I'm too old to stay up that late. But we're still eligible to, we know how to write sketches from improv. We just kind of sort of did it right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Right. So my
Okay.
resume
Well,
is in the
we'll talk
comments.
about that
So
another
yeah,
time.
another time.
I feel like there's no time for that right now. But hey, what there is time for is you to do the sign out.
The reason you need to like, share, and subscribe this video and get into a feedback loop of watching other videos that we've done in the past, which are right here,
Mm-hmm.
is that you need to prepare yourselves for seeing Lindsay and Ben perform live, which is coming to a festival near you soon. We're not allowed to say which one it is yet,
We're not allowed to say. It's our
but we will
journalistic
soon.
integrity. We can't, we've signed NDAs.
We're going to talk about it and not really do it.
Yeah.
That's what a journalist does. But later on, we're going to hang up our degree, shred it, and say, we need to do this in real life, baby. And we are going to skip some specific body of water. Not going to get specific, but it
We're
does
not going to get
involve a
specific
cheese
about it.
grater and a
Yeah.
penis. But there will be water involved, and we're going to jump it. And
We're
so
going to
that
jump
is our
it.
sign off.
Yeah.
Jump the shark
100%.
with us. Mm-hmm.
All right. Signing out. Gen V.
And V. See you later.